Hey y'all, I'm Attica Scott, former Kentucky State Representative.
They're asking me about everything, local, state, federal, all the time. How do I do this? How do I do that? Why can't I get a speed hump? What's going on with the consent decree? Hey y'all, welcome to Ask Attica. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Friday morning. All right, y'all. Welcome to a special edition of Ask Attica. We love a good pop-up. Last time we went live, it was at the State Fair. We learned a lot about Black history in Kentucky. Today, we're at one of my favorite spots, Hip Hop Sweet Shop, y'all. Hip Hop Sweet Shop is a tribute to the history of hip-hop culture. I mean, you come in, and as soon as you hit the door, and the desserts are a reflection of that. So you can get you some foxy brownies, right? Right? Okay. You can get you some above the rim peaches and cream. Like you got like a reflection of our culture, and for me, how I grew up. So we're going to talk to the executive director of Russell Place of Promise, because we're here because they're having a special 2-year celebration of their work around the Community Land Trust, and we're going to learn what a Community Land Trust is as well. But y'all, come on now, the Carter Red Velvet cupcakes, I mean, for real, the UNITY lemon cupcakes, UNITY, that spells unity. What? All of it. The Dupree praline sweet potato. What? The Flavor Flav strawberry pudding. Like all of it. The Kid and Play strawberry crunch is taking me back. I love the menu. There's so much to choose from. Masterpiece premium sundaes. Love it. So we're going to holler at Cassandra Webb, the executive director, as soon as she finishes taking a picture of somebody. I also want to holler at one of the owners of Hip Hop Sweet Shop. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Knock, knock. Hey, y'all. Uh-oh. The phone's ringing. We're going to wait. We're going to see. But we're going to. Look, I know they don't want to. Because they want to stay behind the scenes. But we're going to see what we can do. As soon as they get off the phone. Still on the phone. And Cassandra's over there trying to carry on the conversation as long as she can. So she doesn't have to come talk to me about the Community Land Trust. I just feel like y'all, it's a chill conversation. We're just going to have a good time. Let's see. Oh, they're giving away some sweets, y'all. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can grab the owners while we're waiting on Cassandra to. Okay, I have a question because I'm going live on my Ask Attica podcast. And I just told everybody this is one of my favorite places to stop in, Hip Hop Sweet Shop. But for people who don't know about Hip Hop Sweet Shop, what can you tell us?
Oh, shoot. So we are a whole vibe. We do sell a vast variety of baked desserts as well as frozen treats, from milkshakes to boba teas, slushes. We got the best hot peach cobbler in the city. I ain't going to put that down now. But it's a whole vibe. It's a 90s to mid-2000s theme, hip-hop themed decor, atmosphere, the music's bumping. And I mean, it's just a dope spot for the community, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, thank you so much for that, because I mean, I love it. I'm just telling everybody, come check out the menu, everything. It's done. I just love it. Yes, thank you so much. All right. Okay, now Cassandra's over here. She's trying to avoid us, y'all, but we gonna get her to talk about it. She here though. So, Cassandra Webb, co-interim executive director of Russell, A Place of Promise. We go way back. I've been rocking with Russell, A Place of Promise from day one. Cassandra, a couple of things. One, can you tell people first and foremost about what RPOP is, and then I'm going to ask you about the CLT.
Okay, cool. So RPOP, which stands for Russell Place of Promise, we are a 501c3 community land trust organization. We've been around since 2018 as an initiative. We originally launched as an initiative of Cities United, which is focused on gun violence prevention across the country, reducing that for Black men and boys. The other two incubating partners were Louisville Metro Government and Community Foundation of Louisville. And over the course of 6 years, we worked with community members to determine what type of organization we wanted to become. And residents were crucial in determining that. And they said they wanted our POP to become a 501c3. So today we are celebrating 2 years of being a community land trust, 501c3 community land trust. And it's all because of community. We listen to them. And that's what we are today. And we have a fantastic board. Some of them are in hip hop suites with us today, celebrating this major moment for us.
I love that so much. And y'all might remember a few weeks ago, I interviewed Anthony Smith, who is the executive director of Cities United. So it's all full circle. We're all connected. We're all in community. One, can you tell people about the Russell neighborhood and why y'all chose to invest in the Russell neighborhood?
Yes. So back in 2018, there was a lot of planned investment that was going in and around Russell. So you had the redevelopment of Beatrice Terrace, you had the planned investment with the YMCA at 18th and Broadway. You also had, at the time it was supposed to be Passport Health, and then you had other investments like the Urban League, the Sports and Learning Center with Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. And so there was a lot of money coming in. And so folks were concerned, and rightfully so, about all that investment coming in a really short period of time, what that could, how that can negatively impact residents, whether they were homeowners or renters, as well as small business owners that had called the neighborhood home. And so folks came together and said, okay, well, let's make sure investment comes in, but it's driven and decided by residents and those that have called the neighborhood home. So that's how RPOP came to be. And we are really about Black wealth building. How do we make sure that this neighborhood that is historically Black, that is so important to the history of Louisville and to the history of Kentucky, really stays, that gets preserved, and that it stays Black, and it honors that history, and it honors the current people that live and call Russell home, whether they are community-based organizations, the faith community, or other folks. Yeah.
No, I love that so much. And y'all, it's personal for me because I grew up in Beach Terrace. I got baptized and married at Greater Salem. So it's so important to invest in the Russell neighborhood. So 2 years as a community land trust. I actually just spoke to somebody who used to live in Louisville, worked for former Councilwoman Sherry Bryant Hamilton, and now helped to run a community land trust, I think, in Detroit. And so I'm gonna get them connected. I told them I'm gonna get them connected to you. So we're gonna make that happen.
Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of folks watching who are like, I don't know what a community land trust is. So what is a community land trust?
Okay, so we also call it a CLT. So a community land trust is one of many ways to preserve affordable housing in a community. And some CLTs across the country not only just do housing by supporting homeowners, they also do rental housing. Sometimes they do commercial spaces, so small business spaces and other community uses. For Russell Place of Promise, right now we're focused on housing, but we are so interested in exploring all the other ways where we can support small businesses and other community activities. But a community land trust essentially is a way for community to own land together. So where the land in Russell, we are acquiring from the land bank. There we have properties on hold. We have about 90 properties on hold from the land bank for us. What is going to happen is the organization is going to own that land, and then the business owners or the homeowners that have properties on the land will own their property. And so it's a way for the community to say, how do we protect this land, and how do we keep costs down for the homeowners and for the business owners? And how a CLT is structured is that majority of the CLT board members that are making the decisions on a monthly basis are going to be representatives of the neighborhood. So the way that our board will be set up once we get our first homeowners, our first CLT homeowners, is that it will switch to a board that a third of them are residents that live in the homes that sit on CLT properties, and then the other third will be be just general Russell residents. And then the last third will be just community members that have technical expertise, that care about the neighborhood, and that will provide their services to the organization. So that's really what it's about, is community ownership and stewardship of land, making sure that land and property stay affordable for the homeowners and for the business owners that live or work within those properties.
Listen, the focus on building Black wealth in a lot of different ways, right? Because there's more than one way to build Black wealth, right?
Absolutely.
So y'all are looking at what is that comprehensively.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Yes.
And so for folks who want to support the good work of RPOP, how can they be in touch? Because I just saw an email that said everything's changing.
Yes. So our website is russellpromise.org now. We used to be .com, but even if you type in .com, it's all good. You're going to get redirected to .org. So check us out at russellpromise.org. You can also follow us on social media. We have Facebook, Russell A Place of Promise. We have Instagram, Russell Place of Promise. And then, we've had people say we should get a TikTok. So maybe in 2026, you'll see a TikTok coming, and then you may also see LinkedIn popping up as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. Thank you so much, Cassandra. Appreciate you.
Thank you for coming.
Of course. Okay, y'all, it doesn't stop there. They got goodies over here. So let's see. We got cookies, Hip Hop Sweet Shop cookies. We got RPOP t-shirts. You take the RPOP pledge, which I've done already. I did that a few years ago. So your commitment to the Russell neighborhood and the Black wealth building that's happening here. Happy birthday, RPOP. Yes. Y'all, for the people next door, the Russell Art and Storytelling Project, I've got this at home, and I'm going to see if I can get me a t-shirt by making a donation. Oh, y'all, Travis, love Travis, keep going. Please make sure that you apply for the Keep Going Scholarship by Monday, March 2nd, 2026. Love you, Travis. Keep going, y'all. All right, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much. Make your way down if you're on your lunch break to Hip Hop Sweet Shop. You can learn more about Russell and RPOP's theory of change around Black wealth building. Got so many good people coming in to enjoy Hip Hop Sweet Shop. Love to see it. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yes.
Hey y'all, I'm Attica Scott, former Kentucky State Representative, and you're joining me today on State Live Stream.
We will continue to provide updates as we have more information.
Former Kentucky State Representative, and you're joining me today on State Live Stream.